Hey guys, Sports Gaming Fever here, back again, and we're going to just look at a review of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the playoff tree here. So Minnesota Wild, the Stanley Cup champions. Let's take a walk down the road again. Minnesota first beating LA in 6 games, then sweeping Vancouver, then 7 games against Edmonton, and then 7 games against Philadelphia. Verbata proving to be the hero for Minnesota. Let's take a look at the road in the East. Let's see. Let's focus in on Philadelphia's road. They beat Pittsburgh in 5 games, then 7 games against Buffalo, then 7 games against Carolina, and then 7 games against Minnesota, but they weren't able to beat Minnesota, no. So they'll take an Eastern Conference championship, I guess. So here we're going to look, believe, in the GM tracker. We're going to look at our history. Just make sure that was our first Stanley Cup final. Statistics. So you can see, 2011, we got to the 3rd round of the playoffs. But that's about it. We weren't able to win the cup. I don't know if that means we got to the cup or we lost in the 3rd round. But in the 2012, we again made the playoffs but lost in the 1st round. 2013, we didn't even qualify. 2014, we got to the 2nd round of the playoffs, but no, that wasn't enough. So we keep the same group together. Except we trade away our big Bernier, our starting goaltender, seeing we need a change in goaltending if we have any plans to win the cup. And we also get Kessler in that deal. And then we win the Stanley Cup in 2015. So it's been a wild 5 seasons here. But we got 5 more. That's right. Remember, this is a 10-year BGM. Can we win 5 more cups? That would be amazing. So we're going to do the Amateur Scout. Up 1 more, get it to the best he can be, because we definitely want to be rolling in some prospects here still. So let's simulate up a bit. We're going to probably take a look here at the retiring players. Ooh, hit the camera, sorry about that. We're going to take a look at the retiring players here. Marian Hossa decides to retire there. Brad Stewart as well. Sean Horkoff, Jordan Leopold, Legwang, Kopecky, Pyatt leaving us. Verbata! He retired. The hero. He retires a hero. That's one way to go out. Winning the cup. Getting the game-winning goal to win the cup for your team. That's a classy way to go out. I like it. Olli Jokinen decides to retire as well. Mike Rupp does. Douglas Murray. Ignala decides to retire. Let's see, anybody else? Marc-Andre Bergeron, Chuck Kopasu, anyone else that jumps out? Caberlet, Ivanas, all these guys. Right now. Alright, now let's just take a look at goalies. All retires. Saborn, Rizgalov, and Luongo. So, we knocked out 2 retiring goalies. Anybody in here that really sticks out? Nope, not really. Okay. Today's the Prospects game. Would you like to play this game? No. Alright, it's giving us a look at those guys. I do not know if we have a 1st round draft pick. I don't know. But first, we're gonna do a preview. We're gonna look at our contracts. GM options. Let's first look at our contracts. Looking at centers first and foremost, we got Duchesne. Kessler we're going to have to resign, I believe. Yeah, Kessler we're going to have to resign. Grenlin, Phillips, and Chipchura. I think we're definitely resigning Kessler. Grenlin can remain on the 3rd line. And then, I don't know, will Zach Phillips get a start on that 4th line? Being a playmaker? Maybe. Or do we not resign Kessler? Are we going to resign Kessler or are we not going to resign Kessler? I don't know, guys. I don't know what we're going to do about Kessler. We'll probably resign him, though. It's good to have depth. Phillips might play one more year in the minors, maybe. I don't know. Because we got Chip Chura, but we could trade away Chip Chura and have Phillips play on that line. We also got Plante coming up. We got a lot of good young centers coming up, guys. So that's going to be interesting. Kessler will be gone in a little bit. We might have to we're definitely getting rid of Chip Chura probably this upcoming year, even though he did some good for us. We also get McFarland coming up. Got some good depth at center coming up. Perron improves to an 87 overall this year. He was an 85 last year. He's an 87 overall, so he's going to stick around and play first line left wing for us. There's going to be a bit of a battle between Bodker and Yakupov, seeing who's going to stay on that left wing. Because remember, we also have Niederreiter ready to come up and play left wing. We might even throw him on right wing, but I think we'll keep him on left wing. He might be I'm thinking he'll be the third line left winger no matter what. Then Yakupov might move over to the right wing. I think that's what we're going to do. Then, of course, you have Lessard still on the left wing, and you can also put him on the right wing. Who knows? But we got a lot of good young wingers, and then we also got this guy Mura coming up. The Grinder, he's going to be a good fourth liner for us someday. Maybe even a third liner. But then, of course, you got Bobby Ryan and Armstrong on that fourth line. So it's definitely it's going to probably be Yakupov and Lessard playing on the right wings on the second and third lines. And then you got Bodker and Niederreiter here. Who's going to be that fourth line left winger? We might bring Mura up early, or we might make a signing. I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to want comments on all this. We might bring Mura up a couple of years early. See how he does. Then we look at defense, and we have Carlson, Green, Orpik, and Morrison to re-sign. But I think Morrison and Orpik are gone. We're going to keep around Carlson and Green. But we also got Broden, who looks to be ready for the NHL. We got O'Brien down there, but no, we're going to probably play Kuma or someone. And then Clark, he's going to be coming up one more year in the minors, and he should be ready looking at his potential here. He's a tough guy, though. I don't know. He might be a good trading asset. I don't know. But then we got Alex Gudbranson, who's looking pretty good. B+. He's going to be up there next year. Then we got Ryan Murray, who in this game doesn't get to be pretty good, unfortunately. In real life, he's going to be great. So then we're going to look at goalies. Leclerc, we're keeping around. Prinz, he's still got the A- potential, but he's still just a 78. I think we're going to play him again in the minors. Leclerc's going to play out his contract here in Minnesota. And yeah, Prinz will come up next year, hopefully, and be ready to start for the Minnesota Wild. So let's look at our contracts. Let's take a look. This is going to be a long offseason, I believe, but let's take a look at, where is it? Scouting. Yeah, scouting's here. Where's there's scouting. Wow. Okay. Scouting Central? Yeah. Let's take a look at Scouting Central here. We'll take a look at rankings here. Is this for this year? I'm pretty sure this is for this year, right? I don't know. This is the guys we scouted. And this is like the mock draft for the guys that we scouted. So yeah, okay. I've never used this screen, so this is new for me. We got a good defenseman going, probably at number 1. They're saying. Then we got some wingers. We could use some young wingers. I'm thinking. Another young defenseman might be nice, but no, I'm thinking right winger. For us, like Drake Thorne. I don't even know what draft picks we have, so we might have to trade something away. We might trade someone away for a draft pick, definitely. But you see, in the first round, we got some good, solid wingers. Early, some good right wingers, anyway. So let's look at right wingers here in the draft. So one is going to probably go 2nd, then 13th, 16th, 17th, and then you're getting to the 2nd round. So we could probably try to get, I think, around the 14th, 15th, something like that pick. So let's see, what's Ormeyer? I don't know what type of player he is. Scouting profile. Doesn't say what type. Just says he's a right winger. Doesn't say what he is. It doesn't say if he's two-way forward, whatever. But yeah, something around the teens I'm thinking. So, how about we do the first round of the draft in this video, and then we'll do the rest of the remaining rounds in the next video. So, let's go. Trading block. Yeah, let's set up the trading block. We got Orpik up there. We also got O'Brien, and I'm going to add Chipchura there. Chipchura's served us well, but I don't think he's not gonna be doing us too much next season. He wouldn't be used, so. Now let's just take a look. Do we have a first round pick? No, we do not, because we did the compensation. So let's hit the first round, guys. We got 4 minutes here in the first round in this video, but whatever. It will overlap into next video here. And we do not have a pick, as you see. So I think we're going to look at either Washington, Colorado, Phoenix, LA, or Vancouver to get a deal. So Washington, Colorado, Phoenix, someone like that. So Washington, Colorado, and Phoenix. We're looking at, I believe we have 2 cell phones. So Vancouver, of course, calling first. So they get the 17th pick. So let's look here. They're looking for Carlson. They trade us Higgins in their first round pick. So Higgins, he's a left wing sniper, but we're good on wingers. I'm sorry, but we'll come back to you, Vancouver. We'll come back to you. Let's look at the Islanders here. And they're going to give us their first. I do not know where their pick is ranked. But they're going to give us DiPietro for foul. No. No. No, he's not going to help us. I'm sorry. Islanders, you're not getting Fowler. So, let's propose a deal. One of the people is Washington. So let's see what Washington wants. Washington wants offense. That's not going to really help us. Vancouver wants defense. So we could go to Vancouver here. Or was another one? Phoenix. Phoenix wants defense. And then there was Colorado, who wants offense. So let's go to Phoenix because they have the best pick and they're looking for defense, which is what we're willing to trade. Defensive-minded forwards and defensive-minded defensemen. So, Coyotes, let's go to your first round pick. I'd like that. And then let's go to our first centers. Let's throw, where are you, Chipchura up there. Obviously that's not going to get the deal done, so we're going to have to throw in a defenseman. So let's do it. How many years? We got Fowler 4, 3, 2. So no one in 1. They're not gonna accept anyone in 1. So wow. Okay. So they wouldn't accept Carlson. This Carlson. Broden, nope. Green, nope. Or pick we're not gonna be able to trade. I don't think. O'Brien, right? Where's O'Brien? O'Brien. He's got 1 year left. So it's gonna have to be someone like Carlson. Someone like Branson here, Broden. We could look at Clark to trade away. Let's see what he's like. Oh yeah, we could trade away Clark. I feel like we should trade away Clark, guys. Because he's going to be a tough guy. I don't really want a tough guy back on D. So let's look. Will this go through, guys? Let's trade one more for us here in Phoenix, giving you who you were offering. We are not interested in absorbing more one-way contracts. So looks like Clark would have worked for them. And then we're really gonna go overboard with the trade, of course, because if we don't get it, we don't get a first-round pick. So we are definitely gonna try. Here we go, Phoenix. Where are you? Where's your first-round pick? There you go. And then, of course, we're going for D here. Clark, we're gonna trade away. Thank you very much. And then what else do we give him? What else? Young prospects, maybe. This guy, Enroth, is on his 3rd year of his contract. But he's not really worth too much. As the phone rings, of course. Who are we going to trade, guys? I don't know. we will see next video who else we're going to trade. Alright, guys. See ya.